At this time we're going to hear, and we have 4 more speakers before we conclude. They're going to be short and quick, and I'm really pleased to bring up in just a moment Reginald Reid, who's originally from Johnston County, North Carolina. He moved to Winston-Salem in the spring of 2001. He received his BA from the College of Charleston with a double and major as far as history and political science. He also has his MBA from Liberty University. He earned that in May in 2007. And he's currently on his Master of Arts in International Relations at Regent University. He was a fall 2011 fellow at the North Carolina Institute of Political Leadership, and he's local to Winston-Salem. Let's welcome up Reginald Reid. Reginald?
Good afternoon, my friends. Good afternoon, my friends. This afternoon we've heard about our nation's Judeo-Christian heritage, our Judeo-Christian history. But the question is, what happened? The serpent is the most subtle beast of the field. In Marxist philosophy and Marxist theology, there must be a great crisis. There must be a great conflagration. And World War I came, and they thought that was going to be the great crisis. They thought that was when the workers of the world would unite. And they did unite. And they joined the military of their respective countries. And they fought each other. In the 1920s, an Italian Marxist named Antonio Gramsci was in prison for protesting the Mussolini government. And he wrote a book called he wrote the Prison Notebook. In the Prison Notebook he said, the reason why the workers of the world did not unite was because the soul of Western civilization had been embedded in 2,000 years of Christianity. So therefore, if you want to affect the Marxist revolution, you must affect the Christian theology in Western history and civilization. The firewall of freedom and capitalism was Christianity. So therefore, he took a long march. So therefore, there was a long march to the institutions. At first, it was the college. That's where the counterculture of the 60s came from. Abortion, free love, sex. It eventually evolved down to American elementary education. What's the difference between Osama bin Laden and Bill Ayers? They both bombed the Pentagon. Bill Ayers has a PhD in elementary education. Abraham Lincoln said the philosophy of the classroom education of one generation will become the government of the next. In order to change our government, they had to change the culture. If you do not have a father in the home, you have government. What do you see in American inner cities? What do you see on the reservation? You see no father and you see government. You see people looking to the government. You see people seeing themselves owned by the government. The serpent is the most subtle beast of the field. And in his witness, Whittaker Chambers quoted that the battle we face is spiritual. The lie was whispered eons ago in the garden. Ye shall be as gods. This is what we're fighting, people. This is what we're facing. This is something dark. It is evil. It is a battle. It's a war between good and evil. They are trying to change our culture. They're trying to change our way of life. And please, please, please don't mistake. These people are very, very evil, and they're very organized, and they've been trying to do it for 100 years. This is not the first time they have tried to do this. They have been trying to get organized healthcare in this country for 100 years, just so they can control you. That's all this is about, control. It's not about people. It's not about places. It's about control and what they can do in your lives. Thank you.